Okay, everyone. Third time's the charm. Welcome back. Kasama ko ulit si Fiona and si Nezuko from the from the Discord channel. At saka may bago tayong kasama ngayon si Ads who was tama ba? Refocus student. Nag-step up kasi gusto niya ikwento yung nangyari, no? And in so doing, hopefully we learn some more. Kasi marami na rin nanood ng first and second installments. Dami ng mga na-reveal. So we hope to reveal more today. Focusing on basically yung nangyari sa mga students. Kasi nga, yun na nga, yung kwento ko last time, ang bilang, according to the now resigned or retired PR head ng Refocus, si Daria, na 10,000 daw yung students nila. Imagine nyo yun, 10,000. Ilan lang yung nagiging guest natin dito? Siguro less than 10. So there's 9,990 people na affected and hopefully makita nila to. Sige, welcome Ads. Over to you. Ano yung mo? Ano yung gusto mong pag-usapan?
Hello po. Magandang gabi po sa lahat. Kay Doc Ligot at kay Ma'am Fiona at kay Ma'am Nezuko. At magandang gabi or magandang araw sa makakapanood po nitong podcast natin. Opo. Actually po, nag-start ang lahat ay sa marketing nila, sa advertisement nila sa Facebook. So napapanood ko na po sila mga last year pa.
So you were an early bird. Kailan to approximately?
Napapanood ko po sila, Doc, is last year pa. Pero nag-try lang po ako na mag-join dun sa parang orientation nila noong February lang.
February this year. Pero as early as kailan mo nakita yung mga ads nila?
Mga pa po, November, ganyan. November, December.
Okay, November. Okay.
Tapos, nag-join po ako mga around February 22, parang ganon yung petsa po ng kanilang orientation. Tapos, na-curious po ako kasi may maraming mga comment na maituturo do about Python. So, hindi ko rin naman alam kung ano yung Python. Pero yun nga po, gusto ko rin kasi mag-shift ng career sa data analytics. Kaya talagang po ako na-curious. And then, nung time pong yun is orientation, puro lang pala, paliwanag about sa nila, ina-offer nilang course. Tapos ang daming mga promises na very kumbaga nakakapanghikayat. Pero ngayon ko lang na-realize na too good to be true pala. So nung una talaga nakakapanghikayat yung mga promises nila. Pero actually po hindi talaga ako nun, pinag-isipan ko pa talaga. Pinag-isipan ko po ng February yon kasi April po ako nag-enroll.
Wait, can I ask pala para lang may context. May trabaho ka na noon o naghahanap ng work? What was
Naghahanap po ako ng work noon.
Okay.
Naghahanap po ako ng work.
Sige.
Kaya talagang kumbaga kailangan kong Kaya nung time po na na kinompute ko yung kanilang promise na kasi ang pinoproblema ko nga po is yung monthly na panghulog. Kasi sabi naman nila pwede installment. Tapos sabi ko di ko kaya, parang baka hindi ko ma-sustain yung 12 months na maghuhulog. Pero yun, kakatawag nila sa akin na
Sino tumatawag sa'yo? Refocus?
Opo.
Okay.
At as in nung first day pa lang ng February 22, after na pagkatapos alas 2 ng hapon yung orientation. 5 PM may tumatawag na alas 6. Tapos halos araw-araw tumatawag sila. May nasa burol nga ako, tumatawag sila. Tapos ang lagi po nilang promise noon, Doc, is 3 months ka lang maghuhulog. Kasi yung ika 4 months mo, magkakatrabaho ka na. So yung mong yun, yung kikitain mo.
Again, 3 months ka lang maghuhulog kasi by the 4th month, meron ka ng work.
Trabaho. Oo, ma-hire na daw ako.
Okay.
Tapos, yun daw yung ginagawa ng mga students nila. At grabe talaga yung job guarantee nila. Sobra talaga yung kanilang job guarantee na
Yung
promise.
approach nung pagbenta sa'yo, if you don't mind, no? Medyo hard sell ba? Or makulit? Paano yung ano nila? Yung approach?
Ano po talaga kasi email sila ng email araw-araw and then tatawag sila iba-ibang number pero nung una babae yung tumatawag po sa akin. Talagang ano po very hard sell po talaga may doon. Talagang ah matindi yung kanilang marketing. Tapos siguro nagsawa kasi talaga pong kumbaga pinag-aaralan ko pa. Tapos iniisip ko baka hindi to totoo. Kasi yun nga po after ng ilang sayang nga po hindi ko nabasa agad yung issue sa inyo. May issue po pala. Hindi ko nabasa kasi ilang months din yun. February, March, April. April po ako nag-enroll. Pero noon nga po, nung nag-enroll ako, okay pa naman talaga. Masisipag pa yung mga talaga, mga hands-on lahat ng mga CM. Kaso ang problema nga po, nung pagka-enroll ko po, hindi ko rin natutukan agad. Kasi may mga inasikaso po ako sa family. May mga inuna. Bali nag full blast po talaga ako is May tsaka June. Naka 2 months lang ako na na talagang inano ko yung pag-aaral. Tapos yun, nagulat na lang po ako. July to ko unang nalaman na may problema na pala. Si Refocus. Tapos
What was your reaction? And ano yung problema? Yung triggered by yung post ko or something else?
po hindi ko po alam eh. Wala po talaga akong idea dun sa naging problema sa inyo, Dok eh.
Oo.
Nalaman ko
Hindi,
na lang
so yung
po.
sinabi mong ano yung problema? Ano yun? Yung magsasara na sila? Yung ba yun?
Oo, na
Okay.
tumigil daw po sila ng May nag-post po na po siya ay parang mentor ng Refocus. At ang sabi, yun, inano sila, tinanggal sila by June 30. Lahat ang dami nilang tinanggal. Tapos, kasi nga daw po magi-stop na yung operation ng Refocus dito sa Pilipinas. July
Hmm.
to ko lang po nabasa.
Hindi, kasi first week July, kasi June 30, if I
Ah,
remember, was the last day of the fire sale, 10,000 or
mm,
11,000.
totoo.
Exactly the next day, July 1, yun, nag-announce na sila. Or hindi, mali. Parang after the weekend nila in-announce. Pero
July 4.
nakakuha na ako ng tip from one of the sa loob na
Mm,
wala kaming work, floating kami, tapos yung iba, parang, I don't remember, 10% na lang yung bayad. 90% will be paid by the end of the year, which is malapit na. I don't know kung they're still sticking it out. Tapos, I don't know if this ever happened, magda-down yung platform intentionally. Mukha namang nag-down din yata pero bumalik. Parang ganun yung nangyari. Anyway, sorry, I interrupted you. Sige, ikaw
oh,
muna.
opo, parang ganun po, Dok. Parang merong ang sabi nila mag-under maintenance sila ng ilang araw after nung na yun. Tapos bumalik naman. Kaso nung bumalik nga po, wala na yung community. Yun po. Wala nang matanungan, wala na nagre-reply. Kaya yun. Sabi, sabi ko, patay.
Naka-ilang percentage ka na nun of the course when that happened? Or
Mm,
were you using it at all?
nung time na yun, nasa around 40% na po ako ng course.
4040.
O
So,
zero.
ginagawa mo siya, basically, no? Okay.
Yeah, yes po talaga kasi talagang gusto ko pong habulin yung yung job guarantee. Ginagawa ko po talaga siya na talagang halos inaaraw-araw ko siya na mag-aral ako dun sa sa module nila. Tapos talagang kaya nga po nung na lungkot talaga. Kinakabahan pa ako kasi nung time na yon actually po ang nagtutustos ng ko ng aking monthly na na bill is yung wife ko.
Hmm.
Kinakabahan pa ako kung paano ko sasabihin sa kanya nung time na yon na kasi sabi ko baka malungkot siya.
Pero how did you find the course? while you were taking it? Was it good or was it useful?
Nung simula po is sabi ko parang boring kasi Excel yung simulang topic eh. Eh
Mm.
medyo may background po ako sa Excel dahil dun sa previous work ko.
Mm.
Pero nung lumilipas po na enjoy ko siya kasi may mga bago po ako natutunan.
Mm.
Tapos nung nga po yung recent
Bago sa Excel.
bago
Correct.
po sa akin po
Sa'yo. Okay, got
pero
it.
nung ma-research ko sa YouTube sa YouTube like mas basic pa po. Wala talaga pala yung tinuturo parang lang basic lang yung tinuturo nila sa sa Excel tapos sa SQL yun hindi ko na nga hanggang SQL na lang po ako eh hindi ko na
Tama.
nung time na yan pero ang masasabi ko nga po nung una nung May tsaka June talagang very active yung nung hindi pa nung siguro nga po dahil tinanggal yung mga CM wala na po talaga sa amin pero nung may mga CM pa po kumbaga parang nafi-feel ko na ay wow okay ito okay talaga pero yun nga bigla nilang hindi ko po alam kung anong yun pala dahil siguro nga nagka-problema sila sa ano kaya wala na.
Sige, sa'yo. So what happened to you? Nung lumabas yung announcement, tuloy pa rin.
Ang ko nga po is ngayon po is sabi ko ah i-scrap ko siya kung anong mga may scrap ko dito sa kung yung data niya. Minsan nga po naisip ko Doc na Sabi ko i-video mag-record ko kaya yung yung session ko ng pag-aaral tapos i-upload ko sa YouTube at least kumita man lang. Kaya lang binasa ko na yung agreement. Sabi yung doon ko lang din po pala na-realize na dapat nagbasa ako ng agreement bago. Kasi hindi po talaga nabasa yung agreement bago po ako mag-enroll. Kasi
So
dito
what was about the agreement? Anong date to ulit? When you started? April na of 2023?
April na. Pero kumbaga po ang gamit ko pa po yung agreement, yung pa pong nasa archive yung nabanggit po natin na
So they had not yet changed the terms
Opo,
by that time?
nagamit lang na-change lang po talaga nila Doc nung nagsara sila.
Nung July. Okay.
Nung July.
Mamaya tingnan natin yung terms of the agreement, no?
Opo.
And what changed. Yun ang mas magandang tingnan.
Ang ko nga po Doc kasi nga yung naplano ko sabi ko i-maximize ko yung yung na to kasi grabe nga yung yung singil, grabe yung kanilang perwisyo.
Magkano inabot sa'yo? Kasi iba-iba yung mga presyo eh.
Po, nasa 4.9 monthly. 4.9.
Na yung total contract. If there was
total
one.
contract po is around 80,000.
You're one of the highest. Kasi yun yung maximum eh.
Opo,
80,000. May iba nasa 30, 40, tapos yung pinakahulit 10. Sa'yo 80.
Opo, kasi ang Doc is nag-down pa ako ng 20.
Okay. So may down payment.
Oo, may down pa po. Kasi yung po yung sabi nila, hindi daw po ma-approve
kung walang down.
Kung walang down. Mahirapan tayo mag-approve. Tapos sabi ko, wala po akong work. Sabi, anong work? Yung asawa, sinong may yung asawa ko po may work. Tapos sabi nila, maganing sweldo ng asawa mo na binanggit ko po sa kanila. Sabi nung kausap ko po from Refocus, pataasin pa natin yan. So, ganun po talaga, papataasin.
So wait, question. Refocus ang kausap mo and they were asking you how much yung salary ng wife mo.
Opo.
And then when they said pataasin pa natin yan, they will declare a higher salary? Yung ba ibig sabihin nun?
Opo, parang ganun. I-declare. Yun, ginaid po nila ako kung paano sasagutan yung mga nasa form.
Pero on that note, alam mo na you were borrowing money and explain nila na it's a loan.
Ang po is hindi po ganun eh. Ang dating po kasi is doon ako magbabayad sa course nila. Sa course nila. Kumbaga parang
installment payment.
Oo, kasi kumbaga hindi siya loan.
Hindi siya loan.
Oo, kasi hindi.
Or did it feel more like a subscription?
Parang ganon. Opo, kasi mga nagsasubscribe, marami rin po ako mga sinasubscribe na mga
How long was the term of the subscription? Did you know?
Ano po yun, Doc?
How long yung term, yung payment term? So yung
12,
sa'yo, 12 months.
Opo, 12 months. Kaya nga po yun din po yung, kaya di ako nag-apply agad kasi yun po yung sinabi ko sa kanila na hindi ko po, baka hindi ko makaya yung 12. Hindi dire-diretsong 12 kasi
Kasi
sabi,
dire-diretso. Gusto mo
oo.
puputol-putol sana. Okay, okay.
Sabi naman nila is huwag ka magproblema kasi ang ginagawa namin diyan is 4 months lang, 4 months basta
4
itong
months,
oo.
so.
Tapusin mo lang yung hanggang sequel. Kaya nga talagang trinabaho ko hanggang sequel para wala hindi wala naman.
Pero sige, tuloy mo lang kasi marami akong mga tanong diyan eh.
Opo.
Obviously as a
So tapos yun nga po Doc, edi kahit po kahit po nag-stop sila ng operation dito sa Philippines. Yun nga, nagkaroon sila ng issue nung July. Kinakausap ko yung yung ang parang pumalit na lang po yung nasa platform nila na parang customer services. Pag nag-chat ka nakalagay usually na reply daw nila is 2 days. Grabe. 2 days. So, pero nakakapagpalubag naman ng loob kasi may nagre-reply after an hour na So may nagre-reply na. Siguro may sa dami ng inaasikaso kaya after an hour nagre-reply. Tapos yun, tinanong ko nga po kasi sabi ko sa kanila, ano na po ngayon? Nagsimula po ako April, May, June. So, July na po ngayon. Gusto ko lang po sanang sabihin yung yung about sa promise na job after 4 months. Tinuro lang po nila ako dun sa sa isa pang course na ano yun? May isa pa po silang course yung about sa
digital marketing? Hindi.
Hindi po
Web
yung
development?
hindi tawag dito career development course.
Career
Oo.
development.
So yung sabi nila sundin ko lang daw po yun tapos yun daw.
Pero
Wala
wait,
rin.
that's a course that you can take, yung career development?
Yes po, parang course siya na may
It's like a lesson.
yes.
Wala yun dati. Nilagay lang nila dun sa
So,
it's like a course.
i-guide ka sa career mo, basically how to apply for a job, mga ganyan.
Opo, yun lang din. So parang nga lang kasi po ang po nila, ang promise ang talagang malinaw nila po na sinasabi noon is meron silang mga partners na yun ang magbibigay ng job.
Ng trabaho. Did they ever identify who the partners were?
Hindi naman po, pero ang pagkabanggit po nila is dahil do sa mga partners na yon talagang guaranteed yung ang
yung trabaho.
hindi ko lang daw po ma-avail yung job kung ako lang magkakaproblema, sabi nila na kung hindi ko tapusin yung course within a year kasi yun pa po yung promise nila eh. Kung after 4 months magkakatrabaho tapos after a year yun na yung pinaka
So after a year you're guaranteed to have a job. Parang ganun yung dating.
Ang sabi po ang po nun is after a year wala na yung job guarantee.
It's only good for 1 year yung job guarantee. Pero so, within
simula
4 months you can get a job. Yun ang point nila.
Parang ganun.
Because they have partners who will hire you. Did they ever mention who the partners were? Like by name?
Hindi naman po. Pero meron ko lang po no, Dok, kasi meron hanapin ko lang yung isa sa mga sinabi nila dito na
meron kang artifact na gusto mong pakita.
Ako, I had the impression na big time yung mga nila eh.
Mga partners?
Mga partners nila.
Yeah. I don't know kung false memory to, but I do remember a page where they had logos. I just don't remember who the logos were. Baka I might be misremembering it. Kasi alam ko, if you have partners, you're supposed to show who they are para alam ng students kung sino yung posibleng magiging employer nila. Kesa yung ganyan, di ba?
Opo. Wait lang daw, hinahanap ko po yung
That's all right.
Opo.
Never heard na may partner.
Oo.
Teka, ads. So, satisfied ka ba dun sa ano? Dun sa natutunan mo? So,
Ano po kung ano po beginner, masasatisfied po talaga. Ako naman po talaga is beginner. Kaso ang problema lang po, hindi siya yung masasabing parang competitive yung ano na yon, yung binigay nila kasi kumbaga po pang beginner lang talaga siya. Yung parang inano lang nila. Ang dami talagang kulang ngayon ko lang na-realize kasi yun nga po ang ginawa ko.
Doon sa
Simula,
training, you mean? On the training?
opo, on the training.
Have you ever applied for work and tested if the skills work in application or mga jobs?
Ano po, nag nung nag-try po ako minsan, hindi pinapansin.
Paano
Opo.
hindi nila pinapansin yung training mo?
Yung mga yung nilagay kong kaya kasi hanapan po ng portfolio which is yun hindi ko na po nagawa kasi nga na. Kaya ngayon po, yun yung nagbubuo ako ng portfolio. Yun din yung po yung isa sa ginagawa ko na makinabang man lang ako dun sa nabayad ko. Kuha ko talaga yung mga data nila na kasi may mga
you
data.
mean the sample exercises
Mga
that they
sample
were doing?
exercise para kaso yun nga po ang number one, hindi ko alam kung kasi nung pumutok nga po yung issue is nawala na yung mga CM. Hindi ko alam kung sila Ma'am Nisuko kung tinuruan sila kasi pag magbe-base ka lang po talaga dun doc sa sa platform dun sa kanilang course. Number one, hindi ka tuturuan gumawa ng dashboard. Walang ganun.
Wait, there was a lesson, right? Hindi tinulo dun sa lesson how to do it.
Ang lang visualization. Tinuruan ka lang gagawa ng graph. Pero yung sasabihin na yung talagang yung nakikita sa mga sample ng mga analyst na dashboard, wala. Hindi ko alam kung ang magtuturo nun is mga CM. Kasi ang problema nga po, hindi ko na-experience yung mga CM kasi tinanggal na sila.
Ikaw, Nizuko, di ba you finished the course? Was there a dashboard exercise?
Yung live session ni Excel.
Guide session. So meron.
Meron po, meron.
Sa live session, Ma'am Nis.
Oo. Kasi yung sa module, lang, parang theory lang. Isa theory ni ganito dapat yung nasa dashboard.
The live session was organized as in part of the curriculum or hindi? On the side lang ginawa nung...
part of curriculum yun. Like every week, merong twice na live session.
Conducted by one of the instructors or paano?
Mentor.
One of the mentors. Okay.
So yun po yung nawala, di ba, Ma'am Nisuko, nung nag-ano sila nung July. Nawala na yun.
Nawala na yung live session.
Oo,
pero merong nakapagtago ng mga recorded session.
I have a question. Nung nag-sign up kayo, meron bang table of contents na parang this is what you can expect? Parang ganun, outline of the training. May ganun ba?
Sa natandaan ko po, Doc, sa orientation is walang ganun.
Wala.
Kumbaga parang brief, lang. Hindi
pero
talaga,
even on the system, walang ganun? Like an outline.
sa system po meron na makikita niyo po doon sa platform.
And then yung live session is on that outline. May ganun o hindi?
Meron.
Opo, nandun po. Kaso yun nga po, nung time na papasok na ako sa wala na.
Wala na siya sa outline nung pumasok ka?
Hindi po. Nasa outline pa po siya, kaso wala, kasi ang mangyayari
hindi na nasa schedule.
Opo, kapag nandun ka na po sa sa course, sa outline, pag nandun ka na, i-aakayin ka sa calendar. Tapos wala na schedule. Baka
there's a calendar in the platform where you have the session. Okay. Okay. Sige, tapos ano nangyari?
So, yun nga po, sabi ko, mag-aral na. Kukuhain ko, kaya doon ko po na-realize, Doc, na talagang maraming kulang kasi nga, pag kumukuha po ako doon sa mga free, na yung iba naman may bayad ka, so sobrang mura. Hindi man lang wala sa kalingkingan ni Refocus. Pero ang gaganda nung ino-offer po nila, tas mas kompleto talaga. Kaya
Sino to?
sabi ko,
Sino to?
mga ano po siya, mga halimbawa, nung nag-sign up po ko sa Coursera sa sa Google.
Okay.
Oo,
Got
yan.
it.
Opo.
Yung Google Data Analyst.
Opo. So,
Yeah, that's pretty popular. So
oo.
parang an alternative. Pero yun,
Oo.
di ba libre yun? Or is there a fee?
May bayad po siya na around 700 monthly.
Pesos. Oo.
Opo. Tapos kung bibilisan mo, mas makakatipid ka.
Correct. Oo. Yeah, that happened to me. I actually signed up for a course.
Uh,
Up to now, binabayaran ko pa. Actually, kung matapos-tapos until you cancel it. It actually reverses the concept, no? Parang you pay more if you don't finish. So may incentive ka to finish. Pero kung hindi, kikita sila from you.
Opo.
Ako
Tapos meron
naka-financial aid dyan. Financial aid is a must.
naka-ano po pala kayo, naka-apply kayo.
Oo.
Okay.
Madali lang mag-financial aid kay Coursera.
Ano yung impact nun kung makuha mo yung financial aid? Libre na or hindi?
Libre. Free na po siya. Kasi ako po is nakapag-enroll ako nang hindi ko pa nalaman na may
financial aid.
Oo. Kapag ganun, kailangan mong i-drop yung i-drop mo yung course para ma-avail mo yung Sabi ko sayang na may
And
nasimula.
that's 700 pesos a month
Opo.
equivalent. Okay.
Sabi ko okay, parang sulit naman siya. Tapos may napasukan nga po ako doc na yung sa UP. UP Open yung UPOU.
May course ako doon. Ewan ko kung nakita mo.
Opo. Nakita ko nga po yun. Ang ganda nga nung inyong nung inyong analogy about sa types of data analysis na yung ginamit yung Waze.
Yun, legit yun. Ako talaga yun. Hindi nila invento yun.
Doon pa nga lang po sa akin, ito libre very sulit So yun nga po, yun doon ko po nakita na kung beginner, okay yung refocus. Pero yun nga siguro baka may kasi in fairness din sa sa refocus yun naman po yung experience ko dito pa lang sa simula sa Excel tsaka sa SQL na inabutan na walang mentor. Hindi ko alam nung time na may mentor, baka sulit naman talaga.
So how important is the the CMs to the process? Mukhang malaki yung role nila, no?
Sobra kasi nung time doc na 'di ba nabanggit ko na April ako nag-enroll pero hindi ko naasikaso agad. Talagang kumukontak po sila na sabi nila na sana sulitin mo kasi may bayad ito. 'Di ba nagbayad ka dito?
So their goal is to encourage the students to finish.
Opo. Tapos talagang bibigyan kanila ng grade. Nung una ang grade ko is red. Kasi nga hindi ako alam nila pag hindi ka nag-online.
They can monitor you sa system, no? If
Parang,
you've been logging in. Okay.
So malaki po talaga yung nung CM yung papel nila. Tapos yun nga meron kasi sa Discord may community na na talagang nandun nagpo-post sila ng maraming mga mga as in talagang very active. May
Tama. Okay.
Kumbaga nga po kung nga po Dok parang kung i-judge ko is ang babayaran mo talaga is yung assistance ng CM.
Ng CM. That's what you're paying for, no? Not necessarily the content.
Hindi yung kasi kung yun lang manood na lang sa YouTube.
Yeah, it's freely available. All right.
Oo, kasi at halimbawa katulad din nitong nakalipas lang po dahil nga sa sama ng loob ko sa sa nangyari. Nagtingin na lang ako sa YouTube. May nakita nga ako na process sa SQL na talagang very effective talaga. Hindi refocus na
So scale of 1 to 10 from your perspective, ano yung quality nung actual module or course that you got versus what you think you should get? Ano ba yung basa mo doon?
Actually po, ginawang ko na po yan ng kasi kumbaga parang ina-apply ko sa sarili ko yung yung data meron na akong kay refocus Ito yung aking sa kanya rating. Asan ba to si refocus? Ang rating ko sa kanya is refocus
Saan mo
5.
nilagay yung rating na yan sa Facebook?
Hindi po. Gumawa po talaga ako sa sarili ko na na kumbaga nagawa ko ng mga criteria para malaman ko po kung alin ipupush ko pa ba. Ang naibigay ko lang po na rating, Doc, is 5.5.
Out of 10?
Apo,
Okay.
5.5. As in, talaga. Kumbaga parang,
So, sige, I will have to ask a question. So, if according to you, yung CM talaga yung
Opo.
biggest value.
Biggest value po
So,
talaga.
how did you feel when you learned the CMs were getting retrenched? Yung fired, basically. Or let go?
Nung una po is, akala ko lang is mawawala yung CM, mawawala yung communication sa CM sa Discord. Kasi yun po yung sabi nila na ihinto nila yung Discord ba yung peche. So naisip ko baka mawawala lang yung CM sa Discord at mapupunta sila sa tawag nito sa customer service dun sa sa platform.
Oo.
Pero ang problema po sa platform, wala din sila. Hindi sasagot lang sa iyo is
mga bots.
Mga bots. Sasabihin sa iyo na walang available ngayon. Kung may tanong ka, pwede mong puntahan itong FAQ, baka nandito na yung tanong mo, ganyan. Ganyan yung nila. Tapos dumating na nga po sa point, Doc, na one time talagang medyo na na rin ako na kasi ang totoo po is halos introvert ako eh. Kaya kumbaga parang hindi ko rin masyadong ine-express yung kung may tanong ako. Halimbawa, hindi ko muna kinokontak si CM. Gusto kong explore mag-isa.
You wanna resolve it yourself.
Opo. Pero yun nga, yung CM malaking tulong. Kaya lang, nung time na nga po na nawala sila, dumating na talaga yung point na talagang nilabas ko ng hinaing ko. May nakausap po ako dun sa platform na talagang ang haba ng chat namin na sobrang sobrang nilabas ko lahat ng hinanap ko yung sabi ko asan yung live session, yun yung binayaran namin, tapos ginamit ko
parang heart to heart.
Opo, tapos binangon ko na sa kanyang term of use na sabi ko sa term of use is ang i-offer ninyo is yung course, live session, kasi nasa term of use po yun yung mga i-offer nila. Tapos nakalagay doon na kapag merong nag-fail ang refocus na ibigay yon, pwede kaming mag-file ng demand na at kapag na-send namin yung demand namin sa kanila, after a month hindi nila na fulfill yung demand, pwede kaming mag-file ng cancellation. So nasa term of use po.
So how long between that and the time you wanted to get canceled? How long was that? Or did you want to get canceled ba? Baka naman nag-enjoy ka masyado.
Po yun nga po, hinihintay ko pa yun kasi nag-send po, tinanong ko talaga kasi ko isa-send tong demand kasi talagang mahaba po yung namin noong nagsumagot sa akin. Ang tagal, hindi niya sinasabi kung saan isa-send yung demand hanggang sa talagang inulit-ulit ko na. May sinend po siyang email nitong nakalipas lang na week. Doon ko daw isend. Tapos yun po nagda-draft ako ng demand letter. Itatanong ko nga po
demand to refocus.
Opo, na ibalik yung yung
mga CM.
Oo. Kapag hindi nila na ibalik is nasa term of use naman na pwede ako mag-cancel.
Okay.
So, opo. So, yun.
And then, were you able to cancel or did you try or hindi?
Ay, hindi ko po hindi po kasi ako nakasama dun sa yun dun sa class action.
Teka, wait lang. Wait lang.
Opo.
Teka, hindi, I think tinatanong ni Doc kung nakapag-demand ka. Or sabi mo kasi meron kang demand letter eh.
Apo, pa lang kasi nitong last week ko lang kasi, Ma'am Fiona, nakuha yung yung email. Hindi ko alam kung totoo yun.
They're not honoring your demand.
Hindi po na yung email kung saan i-send yung demand
Okay.
letter. So
And this
ngayon
is
po,
still with Refocus, This is
opo,
all
with
with
Refocus. Tapos yung demand letter pong yun, yung demand pong yun is dinadraft ko pa lang ngayon, Ma'am Fiona. Kasi ang plano ko po is magko-consult po ako sa abogado dito malapit sa amin. Kasi nandito po ako sa Bicol eh. Nasa Bicol po ako. Opo. So yun, itatry ko po na ipakita yung demand kung ano masabi ng ng attorney. Tapos i-send ko po doon. Kasi naisip ko siguro yun yung itatry ko muna yun. Yung na yun.
In the if you remember the training agreement you signed, does it give you the opportunity to to demand? Kasi minsan may ganun sila mga Mamaya tingnan natin Let's look at their original training agreement. Minsan magugulat kayo sa mga mababasa nyo
Oh, pero ang totoo po, Dok, is hindi kasi nila hindi kasi po nila inopen yung term of use na yan. Actually, wala po
the
ako.
whole time you were being sold to, they never showed it to you.
Yes po. Never.
Hindi ko lang narinig yan, term of use na yan.
Opo. Nagkaroon lang po ako talaga ng time na basahin yan nung nagka-issue na po. At yun po, parang yun po, Dok, ang talagang biggest lesson ko talaga na kapag ganyan kalaki ang papasukin, hanapin agad ang term of use. Bago
Or
Kasi
you need, tama, under the terms of use, dapat you should know what you're getting, diba? You should know what kind of assistance.
Kasi kung nabasa ko po yan, Dok, agad noon, hindi talaga ako Kasi kahit po doon, Dok, sa pinakauna pa nilang term of use, yung naka-archive, is tawag nito, nakalagay po doon na itong si Refocus, pwede nilang baguhin ito anytime, yung agreement.
Yeah.
May ganung part. Which is, sabi ko, malaking red flag. Kung nabasa ko talaga noon, hindi ko papasukin.
You can challenge that though. Anyway, of course.
Yung old term of use nakalagay, hindi pwedeng baguhin without the consent of the all parties concerned. Yun yung naalala ko nakalagay.
Tsaka even if they don't put it, you can argue that. Anyway, syempre, pag-usapan natin mamaya. Okay, so ano nangyari, Ad? You still taking the course or you're quitting or paano ba?
Yun nga po. Ngayon po is kinukuha ko lang yung, kasi target ko po talaga ngayon, Dok, na makapag-apply tapos ma-build po yung aking profile. Kaya ang wino-work ko po talaga ngayon, Dok, is makapag-ipon ng mga ilalagay sa portfolio ko. Kaya
okay.
hindi ko po itong sa Refocus, hindi ko na po tinitake yung niya.
Yung course itself.
Pero kinuha ko po yung mga data.
But are you fully paid na or hindi pa?
Hindi pa po.
Okay. How many more to go? Ilang months?
April lang po ako nag-start.
So you're practically new. Okay.
Opo.
Sige.
Kasi sabi ko, sayang talaga yung dinown ko kung talaga naging maingat lang.
Yeah, it's hard Mamaya, let's reflect on what could you have known at that time that would have helped either reject or not accept or basically not sign up for the training. Were there any early signs na may problema? Kasi kung sinasabi mong April, actually lumabas na yung post ko by then. March ako nag-post But for some reason, marami pa rin That means in-increase pa rin nila yung lalo yung advertisement nila after my issue with them, no? Maybe because they were anticipating na marami ring magrereklamo. Okay. Sige. Ano pa? Anything else you want to share?
Wala naman na po
at the moment. Okay.
At the moment.
What? Thanks, Ads, no? And I think magandang jump off point yan to, I think, Fiona, you wanted to share how you got the refund or no, how you got the, basta with PayPal, no? You wanted to discuss that.
Oo, Doc. Pwede bang
Sige, go for it.
Share screen.
Naka-co-host ka naman.
Share screen. Share. Okay. Kasi, siguro I'm one of the
ganda dito.
Lucky few people na nakapag-refund using PayPal dahil nag-PayPal ako. So, ito yung gusto kong sabihin sana. Para dun sa mga nag-PayPal, kasi apparently marami pa rin hindi nakakaalam that they can file a dispute. So, they have 180 days from date of payment to file a complaint.
180 days is approximately 6 months.
Yes,
6 months. Dami pang pasok dun.
So, binigyan ako ng email kasi I emailed support first and then they gave me the steps. So, ito yung steps, pero I'll show you something. Okay, this is the important part of this part of the email. Significantly not as described. Okay, so let me just go to the first one. So, pasok ka sa PayPal account mo and then you look for that particular transaction. Dun sa ilalim yan, lalabas yung report of problem. So, you click on that. That's the first step. So, hanapin mo yung transaction mo with Refocus and then click on report of problem. And then you will find this. You will see this. So, ito yun. You have, actually maraming options to eh. 4 yung categories. Pero you have to use issues with your purchase. I received an item or service that was different or not as described. You shouldn't choose anything else. Don't choose issues with the seller. This is as far as my experience goes, kasi ito rin yung advice sa akin ng isang agent, ng PayPal agent. So,
ano yung advice sa'yo?
Ito yung gawin ko. Okay. Don't choose anything else. So, it received an item or service that was different or not as described. Okay, and then, I'm using kasi a different merchant. So, ito yung, lalabas dito yung pangalan ng Refocus. Okay? Item name, lalabas din dito yung pangalan ng Refocus. I had to block out kasi ibang merchant.
Ibang merchant ito. Okay. And then dun sa item name, did it specify like specific course or hindi? Refocus lang din yung nakalagay?
Just the name of the merchant as registered sa PayPal. And then you have to do service. Make sure that it's service. Don't choose anything else. Category is other dahil wala nang iba. Quantity 1. Okay? Ito yung importante. Service. Not item, not product. Let's go next. So, yun.
You know why? Kasi if you choose product, ang dami pang ibang tatanungin.
Matatalo ka if
I've been through that product thing. It's a nightmare. No? Eventually, aabot ka rin dyan sa finish line, pero ang tagal.
Okay, so so you have to describe ito yung pipiliin mo. You have to choose an option that best describes the issue you're facing with the service. Sabi mo, service was incomplete kasi nga, binigay sa'yo yung service, pagkatapos, hindi naman kompleto. Kumbaga, binawi yung binigay sa'yo. So, hindi mo pwedeng gamitin yung different service kasi mali yan. Okay? Or service was unusable. I'm not sure if you can use this, pero again, I'm just following the steps given to me by an agent. Okay, next. Okay, ito yung, so, apart from, those are the things that you have to do, the steps that you have to take. Apart from that, you have to tell your story. I-narrate mo kung ano yung mga binigay sa'yo ng Refocus. So, ito, may job guarantee. May lifetime access sa platform. Merong live sessions, pagka every milestones, merong live sessions for everyone, and then meron kayong one-on-one sessions with community managers. Then access to the Career Center to help students prepare for job interviews, portfolio creation, etc. Tapos, lifetime support. Lifetime lahat yan, binigay sa amin. Next, pagdating ng July 3, ito na nangyari. Wala nang job guarantee hanggang December 15 na lang. Pero hanggang ngayon, marami pa rin nagko-complain about the job guarantee. Access to the learning materials or to the platform will be up to June 2024. No support. So, bahala ka sa buhay mo. Sinabi nila, okay, sabi ng support, binalik na daw yung lifetime access. Pero I doubt it because what the CEO mentioned was unlimited access, not lifetime access. Next, wala nang live session. So this is still part of the supported. This is what you paid for. Wala nang one-on-one sessions, wala na ring live sessions. Tapos, support is only available until the end of the year. Tapos, yung career center, yung career center nandoon pero video. So, sino yung tutulong sa'yo pag may problema ka, kunyari, sa paghanap ng trabaho? Sino yung matatanungan mo kung bakit yung resume mo bakit parang hindi maganda at hindi tinatanggap? So, ito, you need to have all these. You need to define what you paid for and what was taken away from the things that you paid for. Next, ito. Usually when you file lang a dispute pa lang yun. Sometimes your focus would respond, tapos matatalo ka, quote unquote. Pero pwede mo pa siyang i-escalate. So mag-i-escalate ka, pwede mong dagdagan yung dapat mong sabihin, yung mga proof mo, pieces of evidence. So meron ka pang pag-asa mag-escalate. Pag natalo ka, pwede ka pang mag-reappeal. So kumbaga, if you use PayPal, you're just so lucky that you use PayPal. So may pag-asa ka pa. Okay. So, yan na lang po ang aking presentation. That's it. Wala na po akong i-share.
No, that's good. Kasi I think PayPal, hindi lang ikaw yung sole PayPal customer, I would imagine, out of the 10,000. Pero hindi lahat marunong mag-dispute. I think that's the big deal, no?
Yes.
Kailangan,
Kaya dapat may format.
Oo nga, it's good eh. Maybe we can make that available sa description when we air this, no?
Okay.
I found actually, tama ba to? The original or one of the older ones, training agreement ng Refocus. Baka ito yung nabasa mo, ads. Yeah. It makes sense. This is an archive.org, no? This is July 2022. Oh, this is shortly after nag-take off yung sales nila. Kasi nag-take off yung sales nila May eh. Okay. And they were selling both the analytics and the digital marketing, pansin niyo ba to? They were selling both the digital marketing and the analytics course. Ngayon, it's mostly just analytics.
They still have digital marketing.
Are you aware ba kayo dito? Na data analytics is 7 months and digital marketing is 9 months?
No.
It's weird, no? Kasi kung yung job guarantee requires you parang to pay, no, I'm getting it wrong. Yung installment requires you to pay over 12 months. Pero yung mismong kontrata says 7 months. That's weird. Ano pa ba? Malayo to kasi 39,700 lang to eh. 3,307 a month. Mas mura pa si digital marketing, 33,900, which I should agree.
Bakit wala pa dyan si web dev?
Wala. Interesting,
Wala
no?
pang web development.
O baka iba yung contract. The fee for the training can be paid in full or 3, 6, 9, 12 monthly installments. Mali yan eh. That's what throws everyone off eh. So does that mean pinautang ka ni Refocus? Hindi, di ba? Client should not be eligible for ito na yun. You should not be eligible for training/qualifying job offers /money back guarantee provided she or he has not made the complete payment of the fee. So once na fully paid ka na, then you can claim on itong mga to kung ano man yan, no? In the event of the client opting for an installment option, any delay or failure to pay will result in the termination of the what? Will result in the termination of the client training.
Na-brought up yung issue na yun eh. If may utang ka ba, makaka-claim ka ng money back?
Oh, hindi, ito yung training mismo, ika-cancel nila. Plus the job offer, plus the money back guarantee. So wala ka ng. This is funny kasi that means kung hindi ka nagbayad, terminated yung training mo. Which is the complete opposite of nagmamakaawa kayong mag-cancel.
Tama.
Pero tuloy-tuloy yung bayad nyo. That's a flaw. All right. Which I'm sure people know. Money back guarantee, ito yung sinasabi nyo. Money back guarantee and the fee paid by the client for the avoidance of the doubt. Huh? For the avoidance of the doubt at any time, the amount to be returned to the client excludes taxes, levies, surcharges. Okay, sige. That's all right. Provided the client did not receive the job offer. Ito na yung sinasabi ko sa inyo, nabasa ko to dati, na imposible talaga siya. The client successfully finished the company's training. So, patapos ka na. The client followed the career center process. Including but not limited to completion of all assignments within 6 months after completion of training. Okay? Attendance in all the live sessions. Personally making 300 applications on the job searching sites, including but not limited to Indeed, within 60 days. So, pag sinunod nyo to, assuming kaya nyo yung 300, actually, nagawa ko yan in 2 days 300 applications. Different story, Pero dapat, within 60 days. So that means, i-check muna nila after 60 days kung nagawa nyo itong 300. So, let's say, you can't do it before the 60 days after completion of the training. Then, submitting responses to any assignment within 3 days. Can you guys explain this? Meron bang ganyang parang setup dun sa curriculum na may assignment tapos you have 3 days to reply? May ganun ba nun?
Kahit kailan naman magpasa ng assignment. Basta yung ang alam ko lang dyan, kailangan mataas yung grade mo.
Ibig sabihin nito, if there was any one time na you took more than 3 days to submit any assignment, disqualified ka na for the money back. Parang ganun yung intindi ko.
Wala naman ako na-encounter na ganun.
Wait a minute.
Sila nga yung matagal sumagot
Oh, yun pa. Then, appearing in an interview with the hiring partner. If you fail to attend the interview, wala na. You can't have more. Meron ba kayong interview na nakuha? Wala.
Wala
Wala nga po, Doc, yung hiring partners.
Okay. So, dapat may assignment din kayo from the hiring partner. Okay. Then, demonstrating good faith effort towards an active job search for a qualifying job offer within 6 months of the completion of the training. Di ba ang gulo? Merong within 6 months, within 60 days, within 3 days. Ang dami niyang mga gates na pag na-flag mo yung isang yan, wala na, the whole thing goes. It's really just ridiculous if you ask me. The client should have been responsive to communications from the career center team, including but not limited to responding to all client coaching communication within 3 days. Labo, di ba? Then sharing the interview results. And then the client should have provided all the communication with prospective employers showing the inability to secure a qualifying job offer. Parang ang point nito, patunayan mo na nag-email ka sa mga tao 300 times para lang makuha ka ng job offer tapos hindi ka pa rin nakakuha. Ito yung qualifying job offer for a position, provided the client took the data analytics course in the field of data analytics. So parang hindi counted yung job na walang kinalaman sa analytics. Okay? I guess parang weird pa rin pero okay. Paid for, including cash. Anticipated to be an average of 30 hours or multiple offers for part-time work. Wait, what does that mean? That's one of if it's a employment position, ito. And then, pag kailangan employee lang, hindi pwedeng freelance. Tama. Yun yun. Anticipated to be an average of 30 hours or more per week or multiple offers for part-time work constituting the equivalent of 30 hours. So, they will only honor yung mga jobs that have a 30 hours or more per week, which is not really that tough kasi 5 days times 8 hours is 40 hours So may paano ka pa lang, may paluwag ka pa ng konti. Kailangan 30 hours a week yung trabaho. And at least 4 weeks in duration. So ayaw nila ng mga short-term, contract-based, project-based, gusto nila employment. And then ito yung sinasabi mo, adds, company reserves the right to change, revoke, alter, and amend the money back guarantee. Okay. Oh, meron palang refund clause Trinay nyo na ba to? The company shall not be liable to return the fee if any of the terms of this agreement, in particular 6162, are not complied with. So, yung 6162, yun yung money back guarantee, no? Kailangan nakapag-apply ka. So, ganun din yung ano nila, refund nila, na kung hindi nyo ginawa yun, wala kang pag-asa mag-refund. Okay. Then, shall not return the fee in the following. Ang dami na lang reasons not to do the refund, though. You have not been able to complete the training. So, wala kang refund until matapos mo. Has not made a good faith effort to secure a qualifying job offer. So, kung hindi ka nag-a-apply ng trabaho, wala kang refund. Or you sabotage the qualifying job. Why would you do that? Diba? Parang nakainis. The client who gets rejected by the client's prior conduct, misbehavior, discriminatory records. Dapat ito, siniscreenan nila to eh. Kung ayaw nilang may masamang ganyan. Bakit sa dulo mo, ano yan? Client is seeking money back guarantee due to fraudulent reasons. Sheesh. If the client believes that he or she is eligible for money back guarantee, then you must email ito and include the following. Full name, contact information, a certification that you have completed the training, meet the job search requirements, and all other terms in this agreement. Okay. And you were unable to obtain a job offer within 6 months from the date when you finished the training. Okay. And the client is entitled to a full refund of fee as applicable pursuant to the terms and conditions in this agreement. Okay. Weird, no? Yun. Yun na yung pinaka-job. So, yung money back guarantee nandito, yung refund nandito, yung job guarantee nandito ba? Job. Wala siyang job guarantee per se, no?
Wala siyang job guarantee. Kasi ikaw din naman ang mag-a-apply ng trabaho, 300 jobs.
No, wala siyang job guarantee sa contract.
Wala about sa
May
job
money back guarantee lang. Oo. Which is not in agreement with the advertising naman. Di ba?
Oo.
Advertising silang ginagawa.
Ang sinasabi lang nila, we have a job guarantee. Period. Wala silang sinasabi na, okay, ganito, may conditions. Wala.
Hindi. Itong guarantee na to, yung money back guarantee. Hindi ito yung job guarantee. Actually, yung job guarantee, walang kontrata. Lumalabas, no? That's amazing.
Ang promise nila, promise namin na makakaroon ka ng work. Yun na yun.
Yun lang. Kung nakatrabaho ka, don't worry.
Oo. Sige. Sige, bago tayo mag-move forward, no? Any comments on all this? At least nabasa na natin yung original na terms, no? Hindi ito yung bago, may mas bagong version ito. This was the terms as of July 2022, no? Just a year ago.
Last year.
Pahirapan na.
Hindi naman na-discuss yun.
Oo nga.
Wala
Parang
ganyan.
Hindi, tsaka, in the first place, dapat pinirmahan ninyo. Kung wala kayong pirma
Wala.
dito, that's nothing. Hindi kayo obligated under this training agreement.
Job guarantee nga, kaligitnaan ko lang nalaman, ay, kailangan pala 300 job applications. Kailangan grades ko ganito, 80%. Ganun pa yung CM? Pakipaliwanag nga. Hindi ko nakalalaman yan. Ano ba yan?
Hindi, ito yung masaya. Thanks to you guys, no? I'll flash some of this. Kita niyo ba? Yan. We are 100%, di man lang 99, no? In our training and can assure our students of our ability to get them employed.
Yan. Ability to get them employed.
So ito, may parang dito lumalabas, parang may policy sila. Complete all the projects, complete all the modules, follow each step in the career center, and you can get employment. Pero pag binasa mo yung training agreement, walang employment guarantee dun. No? Okay, malinaw yun.
Paano makakapag wala na ngayon yung
Ito,
career center.
Nezuko, galing sa ito eh. The client has successfully finished the training, submitted all the mandatory tasks. Ito na yung bagong training agreement siguro, no? During the whole period of the course, so dapat
Tapos may score na.
And with a score not lower than 80% for each of the assignments.
Yung mga PA, mga project assignment namin.
Pero Ma'am Nezuko, tanong ko lang. Na-try mo ba na mag-submit na ng assignment nung time na nagka-problema?
Yung yung
graduate ka na.
Final project ko, yun na yun. Ano na lang natanggap ko? Accept.
Hi, hello.
Accepted. Tapos
Oo,
na.
kasi yun po napansin ko rin, Doc, nung time na may CM pa, talagang dadaan sa butas ng karayom kahit yung assignment lang.
True, true,
Pero,
true.
pero nung nawala na yung CM, kinabukasan approve agad. May mga nagko-comment nga na nag-submit
Bot.
daw sila ng mali. Pero kinabukasan approve yung
Approve. Ay, tinesting nila.
tinesting nila. May na mga
Oo.
nag-comment doon sa sa Discord. Tinesting daw nila. Kaya
Hirap naman yun.
sabi ko, talagang paano ko malalaman na tama yung ginawa ko? Kung ganun pala yung yung parang bot-bot na lang yung sumasagot, parang automated na
Anyway, this is an ad. We guarantee to get you a job with a salary of 60,000 a month. 'Di ba nag-iiba-iba pa nga yung sweldo, sabi niyo? May
Sa
iba
ads,
naman.
iba-iba.
May iba 80,000, may iba 60,000.
70.
Siguro nag-A/B test sila. Saan kayo maniniwala? So sa 60 marami siguro naniwala. Okay. Ito yung si model, si Gwen. Yup, you need to finish the course first within the given time frame. Ano yung tanong na to? Money back. Hingi mga money back. Okay. I totally understand. You're probably going through something. Huh? Okay. That you had to vent out here. Aba, lupit nito ah. I would like
Magaling na CM yan. CM niya ng career center. Sinema.
Pero nakakairita yung sagot na yan ah. Parang sinabi, siguro may pinagdadaanan ka kaya ka dito nagve-vent. Yan yung mga, lapit ka nga rito. Gusto mong sapakin eh. Parang, that's so insensitive of them pag ganyan. The job guarantee will start naman, sino to si Menji, once you finish the course. It's part of the agreement that if you're unable to get a job after graduating for a few months, we will return your money back.
So, kulang pa rin yung nila, kulang pa rin yung explanation nila.
That's May 2023. Oh, that's very recent. Hindi na yan in agreement with the dun sa material na nabasa natin. Ito masyado maliit. Ito na yung kwentong internal. Ano yung context nito? Kanino galing to? When we're doing damage control, they mentioned tanggalin na lang ang salitang job. So this is the discussion sa loob. At palitan ng ibang word, but with conditions. Doon sa mga papasok na sinabi nilang maka 300 applications ka muna bago ka mag-ask ng refund. Okay, so they're really debating it na amongst themselves, no? And then sabi ng mga boss namin sa Refocus, mali daw kasi ang pagkakaintindi at pagmamarket nila sa job guarantee. Alam mo, I can corroborate part of this. Not the job guarantee, na parang merong internal conflict si Refocus and si Refocus marketing. Hard as it may be to believe, mismong sila, may problema sila with their own, marketing department. Parang ganun. Kasi it had something to do with me. For example, yung paggamit nila of my name. Apparently, hindi rin alam ng mga, well, according to whatever chat I saw, hindi alam ng mga operations na may ganun pala nangyayari. So, parang naglalaglagan din sila internally. Of course, we can believe whatever we want. No? Ano pa yung nakalagay dito? Now, di na nila makontrol yung mga tao na naging meaning pala nila is they will have a job at the end of the course. Pero hindi mo madaling yun, maintindihin? Kasi yun yung nasa ads di ba?
Yun nga po eh.
Kasi we guarantee to get you a job.
Self-explanatory naman eh.
Oo. Parang pag sinabing job guarantee, okay, bibigyan na kami ng trabaho. The end. Hindi
Tsaka
pala
yung
yun.
yung binabanggit kasi nila, yung mga hiring partners nila, mga kumbaga i-recommend nila yung nila.
Medyo yun, nakakatakot. Why are we cool? Ayan. Learning without quitting a job, lifelong access. Job guarantee. Sa bootcamp, meron bang ganun? Sino kaya itong bootcamp na to? Do you know? 250,000.
May bootcamp bang may job guarantee bukod sa kanila?
Hindi, according to this, sino tong tinakpan natin? Meron ba to? School ba to?
Wala po.
Or design lang yan? Design lang yan? Parang,
Design na.
parang
Parang may
intentionally
may tinakpan.
parang, ayun galing to. Sa'yo ba to,
Parang may
Ad? Sa'yo to, di ba?
yan na po yung pinadala sa akin eh. Doc,
Talaga? Oh my God.
may bakante siya dyan.
Let me think. Kasi MOOCs online training, si bootcamps, ganyan. Baka ano yan, some school, no?
Sa university, gano'n.
Oo, parang gano'n, university or
Tinakpan nila.
baka dahil madali sila dyan. Pero sino kaya itong bootcamp na to? 250,000 plus peso. I can't think of a bootcamp na ganyang kamahal. Kasi presyong master's degree na yan sa ganyang level. Medyo pwede ka nang makakuha ng master's sa mga ibang eskwelahan sa ganyan. Tapos mas mura pa to kaysa sa binayaran mo. Sorry to laugh at it, Adsa. Kung 80 plus ka, ito 62 lang. You have all 6,
Oo nga eh.
That's
Saan kaya nila
crazy.
nakuha yung survey na yan? Sila kaya gumawa niyan?
Nag-iimbento sila ng kanilang data analytics.
Ay,
Gawa lang
nako.
nila yan. Ito na yung money back guarantee. Hirap basahin. Ano yung difference? They're tighter. Nakalagay dito, assignments, 3 months, 300 job applications. This one has a final deadline, December 15. No? Dun sa previous, wala. So, could that mean hanggang December 15 na lang si Refocus? Baka yung ibig sabihin nun. Submitting responses within 3 months, 3 days, hiring partner. Seems similar, no? May score. Ito yung sinasabi mo, Nezuko. May score na. May score na at may ultimate deadline, December 15. Okay.
Pero yung website will be available until June 2024. So I'm thinking...
Saan nakalagay yung June? Doon sa email nila?
Wala. Doon sa announcement nila.
Nag-announce sila. Oo.
So, kung ganun, kasi nga may mga nag-enroll pa ng June 2024, so parang, June 2023, kino-complete lang nila talaga yung 1 year. And then they will close think effect.
Oo. Well, maybe the platform is around, pero yung December, yun na yung parang corporate nila na hindi mo na makaklaim yung anuman.
Tapos yun nga po, Doc, na yung pangako nila na 1 year na job sa bagay, wala nga talagang job guarantee.
Walang job guarantee. Money back guarantee lang to. And if ever, you only have until December 15. So if there was ever any doubt in any student's mind na patapos na ang lahat, ayun na yun. It's already there. You can see it on the training agreement. Okay. Ako kasi I haven't really read it up close. Ngayon ko lang talaga tiningnan. Naalala ko lang nung unang binasa ko, parang imposibleng makakuha ka ng money back kung ganyan ang mga parang ang dami obfuscating, di ba? Tapos yung job guarantee only exists in the ads. There's nothing else, unfortunately, no. Okay. Sige. Napag-usapan na natin yung job guarantee. Tsaka yung PayPal. What else do you want to talk about? You want to talk about the what can you do?
Yeah. What can you do? What can students do?
Okay, game. Sige. Sino ba? Fiona, ikaw. You were part of the early group, di ba? Na mga nag-organize. Was it the DTI na o hiring a lawyer or ano ba yung pinag-usapan nyo?
Sorry, I can't say.
Okay.
Ano na lang siguro, Doc? Kasi I'm thinking about DTI. I think, viable ba siya?
Ang alam ko, consumer protection ang role ng DTI. So you are a consumer, you can complain if you didn't. Parang yung mga rules ng PayPal, may ganyan din silang rules. Ito yung pinangako sa'yo, hindi mo nakuha. Or yung quality was bad. Or I think you can even complain about the advertising. Okay? And then from what I understand, the first thing they will always do is call for like a mediation. So, yaharap ka dun sa accused. And then, kung kaya nyo na mag-areglo at that point, areglo na. No?
Okay.
And then, failing that, of course, yung pinaka malalang possibility dyan is ma-revoke yung DTI permit nila, yung registration nila, which is the base requirement. You can't get to SEC without a DTI. And you can't get a mayor's permit without an SEC. Or hindi, I might be confusing the sequence. Parang may DTI ka muna, then you get an SEC. Then at some point there, you get a mayor's permit and a BIR tax registration. Parang BIR yata yung pinakahuli. So, pero if you don't have a permit to operate, I think naka-register sila sa Makati yata, di ba? Then you can't basically conduct business. Every business you do is voidable, no? Pwedeng i-cancel yung mga contracts mo. So actually, that's another angle pala na pwedeng tingnan kung gusto niyo Pero DTI is one of the first. Tapos, again, I'm just thinking in general, Like ako nun, I had an issue with my data getting used without my permission. That's a privacy problem, no? Pwede yun. Pero in the student's case, kung tingin nyo na defraud na kayo, you should complain na. Criminal case na yan. Complain to the police.
Kasi kung daw if a file mo is fraud, if you're talking about, parang katulad sa PayPal na
dispute.
Maraming kulang or hindi siya as advertised, all you have to do is provide proof, tapos kwento mo yung story mo, ganyan. But if you say fraud, ang mangyayari dyan, na scam ka, you need to file a police report. Parang hindi magpo-progress yung DTI mediation. There you go. So,
without a police report?
Oo. I think that's what they will tell you na parang okay, hindi na pwede mag-progress to kasi dapat sa police ka na nagko-complain or sa NBI. Even if you go to the bank, kasi may sinabihan ako na subukan mo pumunta muna sa bank to see if they can help you file a dispute sa bank
sa
lang.
Bank?
Oo, sabi ko lang. Tingnan lang natin, ganyan. Sabing ganun daw ng mga banks. May nagsabi, ang sinabi sa kanya, dahil nga sa bank privacy law, hindi namin pwedeng i-divulge kung ano yung nakikita namin. Ngayon, kung gusto mo, mag-file ka sa NBI or sa police, sila ang mag-investigate at sila ang mag-open ng bank account. Something
Bank
to that
account ni Refocus.
Yes.
Oo, I get that. Sige. Yeah, mahirap nga buksan yan under bank secrecy laws, no? Kailangan a lawyer will have to file a court will have to subpoena the data. And maybe the police can be the one to file that request. Kaya matagal yun. Masalimuot talaga yun. Okay.
Pero do you think the DTI mediation parang
will help?
Will be able to help? Kasi parang what you're saying is it will parang i-revoke their licenses.
Hindi. That's not, hindi pa nga connected yung dalawang yun. The only time the DTI could do that is pag may nahanap na silang reason to revoke. Pero hindi yan based sa reklamo mo. Para kumbaga from consumer protection perspective, ihaharap muna kayong dalawa.
So mediation lang talaga.
Mediation lang talaga. For me, that's a good place to finally get to talk to their lawyers, no? And then use that for evidence. Kasi I've met their lawyers. Wala naman silang gagawin kundi i-deflect lang kayo.
Ang sasabihin lang daw nila ng lawyers is wala nang pera si Refocus.
Wala. Ayun lang naman. Which is, for me, a very good bluff, no? But, wala silang pera, but they have enough to pay you. Diba? Parang, I find that hard to believe, lawyer. So, pero yun na nga, kung ang like putting myself in your shoes, talagang dapat decidido kayong to pursue them.
Okay.
And yun talaga. And most Refocus students I've met, medyo nahihiya, takot, intindihan nyo. And this is just me, but I think that's what they're banking on. The fact na masyado kayong mahiyain, introverted, as most of you are. So they're willing to bet na wala sa inyong hahabol at wala sa inyong maglalakas loob. Kaya kung meron man, talagang you have to press it. Press your advantage as much as possible. Kasi hindi naman nila madedena mga ginagawa They're jumping na nga to excuses diba? Wala kaming pera. They didn't even bother saying we didn't do anything wrong. Diba? I mean, use that as a clue na sige. Ito na yung gagawin natin.
Okay, Doc. How about Tulfo in action?
Media. Okay. Sa akin, syempre, that's a place. Pero para rin silang DTI in a sense na, lalo na si Rafi. Maraming Tulfo pala. No? May Rafi, may Ben, may Mon. So I think the most active ngayon is Ben and Rafi. Si Ben Tulfo tends to go with the parang entrapment style expose. So assuming let's say up and running pa refocus, tapos gusto nyong i-entrap yung mga yung mga sales people na hina-hard sell yung mga estudyante. That would have been a good Ben Tulfo use case. Okay. Tapos pag nandun, bulagaan, darating yung mga tropa niya, and then yun na, naka-record na kayo lahat. Then you use that perhaps to pressure whoever to do something. Si Rafi naman, pansin ko, kasi my wife loves watching Rafi. Damage done na. May nangyari na, and you want to claim something. So Rafi can be a good apparently a good pressure point. Pero hindi ko rin alam how he will probably do it. Kasi may mga cases where kukulitin niya yung government agency kung meron man na aksyonan ito agad. Ganun,
Okay.
May ganong style siya. Or restitution na nasaktan ka ng ganito ganyan, iniwan ka ni ganyan ganyan. Minsan si Rafi mismo yung magre-restore ng nawala sa iyo. Ito, bigyan kitang computer. Isin mo yung pag-aaral mo. So, may ganun din siya, But I doubt naman that will be the outcome since ang dami nagki-claim. So I would go Tulfo, and they'll ask you din naman what you want Kailangan specific kayo sa gusto nyo. Ano ba yung gusto niyo? Kailangan nyo mag-refund, kailangan nyo mag-ganyan. Pero yun din titingnan din nila yung whatever contracts are in on paper. Unless you want to argue na it's all fraud or hindi nyo naman pinirmahan or hindi naman kayo nag-apply ng loan. May ganong tanong. So what can Rafi do? Public scrutiny. Isisiwalat niya sa public. So it's a more extreme version ng ginawa ko. Diba, nag-post ako ng social media, yun, nagulantang sila doon. Kung magra-Rafi Tulfo kayo, kailangan OA talaga, all the way. Tapos it will help also if kilala niyo yung mga tao behind Refocus. Apart from these CMs, probably caught in the crossfire. Like the founders, the owners. Kasi pwede niyang i-pressure yung mga yon, assuming nandito pa sila sa Pilipinas. Or they plan to come back. Kasi pwedeng ipitin yan sa immigration. Okay. Kaya may marami naghahabol sa inyo, welcome back, Then yun, diretso na yan sa police. Or you wanna prevent them from leaving the country. Di ba may ganun? Matatakbo na lang. To my knowledge, they haven't run. I think they're chilling lang somewhere, So, kairitang isipin. Well, after Tulfo, ano yung next option? Lawyer, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. Lawyer. Kaya lang, I mean, siguro, even with Tulfo DTI, dapat siguro, and NBI police, dapat siguro isang malaking puwersa. Hindi yung ikaw lang. May mga gusto mag-complain, pero kunyari siya lang, mag-isa lang siya. Sabi ko, mas maganda kung may kasama ka marami.
Yeah, can I share this? Tamad kasi minsan yung mga tao Sorry to say it If you want to make it hindi naman simpler pero more straightforward, I would write an affidavit. Kasi that's a legal document So dito sa Philippine legal form, daming format, Kuha lang kayo ng kahit anong format, kunyari, kuha tayo dito. Ba yung an affidavit is a form of legal document. Basically, kinikwento nyo lang yung nangyari, and then, kasi pwede nang gamitin ng lawyer yan, pwedeng gamitin ni Tulfo yan, pwedeng gamitin ng DTI yan, kasi it's a sworn statement na sinasaad mo doon yung nangyari sa'yo. And then kung marami pa kayo, those affidavits become evidence. Ang problema sa mga tao na nakausap ko, most of them anyway, some are masipag naman. They find it too much of a hassle to write an affidavit. So salab ko, gusto nyo ba talaga makabawi o trip-trip nyo lang na madali kayo? Kasi kung nagawa nyo na nga magbayad ng ganyang kalaki, you might as well write an affidavit complaining about it para pag pinadala nyo sa kung kanino man, organized yung thoughts nyo. And then there can be like a master affidavit for everyone. Kasi you know what, if you go to a lawyer then, they'll ask you then to write a sworn statement. Kasi they need that for their case. So, do it already. Yun ang point ko. In any case, kahit hindi sa refocus ko, meron kayong nabuong problema, affidavit agad. Kahit magreklamo ko kayo kunyari sa barangay, ipapasulat nila sa iyo yan sa blotter. So sabihin mo, ito na lang kuya, ito yung affidavit, i-staple nyo na lang sa blotter. Para anytime they wanna move back in time, ganyan ang barangay, di ba? Yung mga blue book nila, yung mga blotter. Ito, naka-staple na dito yung affidavit ni Ma'am Fiona. Kasi may barangay court din kasi can bring them there. It's also binding, super mura pa. And usually walang gumagamit in any given barangay, no? So anong barangay ba tong si Refocus? Baka pwede niyong ipa-barangay. Or barangay ninyo, pwede rin. Sila ang magpapakita. Otherwise, parang you have to wait pa for regional or metropolitan trial court hearing. And iraraffle pa yan. Tagal yan, So, tiyagaan lang din. Of course, kung malaki naman yung amount, baka it's worth it. Pero yun din, timplahin nyo. Is it worth the effort? Or should we just, kaya nga, sinimulan ko na itong mga podcast, baka the best way na lang is to protect other students, di ba? From getting hurt. Tapos, yun din, may nagtanong dun sa episode 2, sino ba yung mga new version ng Refocus? Na hindi naman, ako, I don't know for a fact if they are, no? Pero they look very suspiciously similar dun kay Refocus. Baka yun ang pwede nating isiwalat dito sa last few minutes natin, no, sa podcast, no? Ano pa, Fiona? Anything else? Ay, sorry. Nezuko.
Same content, same offers, lahat same. Yung ang iba lang is yung pangalan ng companies.
Oo nga I'm wondering though if we mention them here, hindi kaya habulin tayo. Pwede naman natin i-clarify. Kunyari,
parang assumption lang natin na baka lang. Diba? Hindi naman natin sila inaakusa na ka-partner or something. Parang inisip lang natin na baka lang.
So sige nga, may mga website ba kayo na pwede nating tingnan? Kasi alam ko we had a few Like there's the Growia. Pero hindi naman nag-ooperate dito ang Growia, di ba? Indonesia sila, di ba?
Yung nga, isa, di ba, in-offeran siya, Growia bigla.
Oo.
Ano ba yung pinag-uusapan natin the other night?
Merong Reskill. May Growia. Merong, anong isa?
Go IT.
Go IT. Oo, yun.
Go IT pala.
Tapos may isa pa. Forgot the other one. Or may refocus sa Indonesia. Kawawa nga yun Yung Reddit nila. Pinutaktin na ng mga Pinoy who really want to put them down. I think the brand is dead. Yung refocus. Which is why I'm scared if they rebrand. No? They rebrand and then they do something else. Teka lang, hanapin ko. Merong yan May mga links yan Reskill.
Yung Reskill ang pinakamahirap hanapin.
Yung alin?
Reskill ang mahirap hanapin. LinkedIn ang madaling hanapin sa Reskill, pero yung mismong page.
May nag-post nun
Parang wala nga
Hindi,
kasi
meron.
Parang wala sila sa may kapangalan po kasi siya, Doc, na parang
legit.
legit.
Hindi, parang Reskill online. Wait, hanapin natin. Na-share na yan. May job guarantee ba si Reskill?
Alam ko kasi may orientation din si Reskill. Yung katulad kay Refocus na-attendan ko nga Yung may magto-talk na isang mentor. Tapos si Miss CM din.
Napakinggan mo, Ma'am Nezuko, yung
Oo, pinost ko yung nun yung IP address Russian yung IP address here we found it. Reskillonline.co. Yan, share natin. Baka hindi na up. Baka down na. Hindi, buhay pa. Yan siya. Data analyst.
Yan.
Wow.
Kaya niyo to? Taga-refocus ba to? Hindi. Canada. Tapos meron tong meron tong parang expert who I also applied for. Who I also approached. Mukhang meron na naman tayong Instagram model. Na suddenly data analytics. For me, if you're already an Instagram model, you don't need to take data analytics. Ito, speaker. Sino to? Speaker. Siya nga, si Reen. Who was that other guy na taga Lasal na PhD something something? Go IT ata yun. Go IT. Hanapin natin yung Go IT na na site.
Yung CM na naabutan ko dyan during yung opening na, yung parang free seminar is galing kay Refocus.
Go IT Global. Yun. 10 years running na raw. Ito yung nabasa ko sa sa chat. Wait, ibang Go IT ito. Ukrainian na Go IT ito. Actually, mas suspicious pag ganyan. Ito may PH. Yan, okay. Sige. Meron tao to na is it this guy? Ito. Gerald. Parang yung naalala nyo dati yung si MacG. Naalala nyo yun? Sa Refocus.
Opo.
Actually, he was in the chat, di ba? Nagsalita siya, di ba? Na mukhang okay naman daw yung buhay niya. Hindi naman daw siya na Oh, here you go. GT Tower International, Ayala Avenue.
Sa Bill is din yan, Doc, Go IT. Kasi
really? Their payment method?
Opo. Kasi naka-attend po ako niyan dun sa nila, 1 week na data challenge.
Ito yun, Ayan, may mga logo sila. Baka ito yung naalala ko. Hindi pala sa Refocus. Go IT pala. So they're not targeting, they're not targeting data analysts. They're targeting developers.
Opo. Yun ang nila.
Choose an IT role. Okay. Work in an IT company. Okay. Then yung Growia, ito. Growia Education. Ito, courses, reviews, courses. Pag tinignan mo yung course, it's exactly the data analyst track ng Refocus. You just have to translate it. Literally na... Did you try talking to these people? Itong mga taga-Indonesia?
Kailangan Indonesian yung contact number mo. Magta-try dapat po ako dyan. Kaya lang hindi nila tinatanggap.
Ay nilang pumayag? Oo.
Kailangan ng contact number mo is Indonesia.
Oo nga May guarantee ba sila? Guarantee. Yun, job guarantee. There it is. Data analyst. So, yun na nga parang for me, if it quacks like a duck, pa kayo nagtataka masyado, na ganun yung problema. Okay, sige. So, I don't know kung may na-resolve tayo dito, Other than, well, thanks for the tips pala, Fiona, on the, yung PayPal reversal. I think that's very helpful. I wish we could shed more light on the DTI mediation, pero wala sa ating nandun, di ba? Maybe we should ask someone. What I heard was, merong natuloy sa mediation, pero wala namang kinalabasan. Parang ganun ang dating. Or pending pa sa action.
I think yung iba kasi parang they're given a certain amount of time, a time frame. Pag walang na-resolve within that time frame, wala na hanggang.
Paano wala na? Wala nang mediation. Pwede nang magpa-file na ng case si DTI? Hindi.
Kasi maraming hinihingi, Doc, Parang kailangan mo ng proof, kailangan mo ng summary of something. Basta marami silang hihingin sa'yo.
Pero you were never in a mediation, Fiona, di ba? You only heard about it.
Yeah.
Was that under confidentiality?
Daw.
It might have been, Not that it matters now, So, I mean, ang tanong is, maganda if there was a positive result. I mean, it's always possible na Refocus will settle with a small group of people para lang matahimik sila. Kasi they don't want additional stress, But, I don't know. I don't think they will. I don't think they can.
Pero magsasettle ba sila? Kasi yung small group na yun, pagka nakalabas sa iba na nagsettle sila.
Habulin sila ng iba. Yeah, so I don't think they will kasi nga mas complicated. Pero they certainly need to pacify a group. yung maiingay. Baka tayo na yun. Kung sino man yung gumagawa ng ingay. Kasi nga, they still need the next few months to completely dislodge somewhere. I'm wondering if they're paying rent somewhere no sa Makati. Maybe their former office. And then we can talk to the landlord, no? Check who they are. Although I think we know naman who they are. Was supposed to talk na to one of them pero
meron sila virtual office na wala na rin. Parang they gave up on the virtual office.
Ay, yung parang Regius, parang ganon. Regius ba yun? Or
Weird.
basta parang co-working na meron silang virtual na rent na cubicle, something like that.
Something like that. Nezuko, alam mo ba yun?
I think for the longest time, yung ano nila, yung gumagawa nun, yung proactive din nagpo-post online. Pero after nag-resign or nag-retire na yon, wala nang gumagamit ng online accounts nila. Okay.
Madami po madaming nawala. Mayroon nga silang dating yung parang may link sila. Lahat ng mga link nila sa mga recording, mga in-erase nila.
May copy tayo niyan sa
May
Backseat.
copy ka?
Oo.
Wala
Lahat ng
na
mga
yun.
recorded session na hanggang this year, 2023 ng later month, meron.
Baka may link ka, ma'am.
Hanapin ko mamaya. May document ako nun. Lahat ng mga recorded live session.
Yung
Yeah.
session namin nung CM ko, si Rain, wala na eh. Deactivate
Wala.
na yung account niya.
Na po talaga, dinilit nila lahat, pati yung mga
Dinelete? Wow.
no longer exist na daw, Doc.
Doon sa chat group.
Pati yung link, pag finalo, clinic mo siya, Doc, yun ang lalabas, no?
Na blanco.
Ay, tinanggal sa Zoom?
Pag hindi mo na save siya, Madam Nisuko, pag yung dati pa rin, wala na yon.
Wala na.
Oo.
Kasi
Wala na.
dini-activate na nila yung account eh. Yung
Oo, yung
ginagamit
pati yung
nila.
Zoom, din-activate na nila yung Zoom.
Kaya wala na yun.
Nakalagay.
So we really need to get to the bottom of this loan, no, eventually. Kasi that's what's making people suffer. Yung refocus bit, parang, nakakairita siya, but it doesn't harm you if you don't if you stop, right? And then if you don't stop naman and take it, meron namang konting utility yata, may mga tao finds it, some of it useful, but most of it not. So yung next talaga battleground natin is challenging the definitions, no? Like kanina, yung titingnan natin yung training agreement, dami mga butas, diba? So mas lalong yung investment agreement, yun ang medyo, or the loan agreement, yun ang magandang pag-usapan.
Actually, Doc, sobrang bilis kasi talaga. Yung hindi mo mapipil na may loan. May loan na pala. Kasi parang yun nga po, ang dating sa akin is magsa-subscribe ako through bill is ako magbabayad. Hindi talaga siya kasi may mga ganun na subscription na magbabayad ka through tawag nito GCash, may mga ganun na ginagamit.
Paymaya, GCash, tama.
Yun po ang naisip ko talaga that time na yung pala.
There was actually a payment portal. I can't remember it lang now. You can connect your PayPal to it if you want to pay. Pero it's a special payment portal for a set of courses na regularly na update. I just can't remember what it is. And medyo decente as in, kano ba yun? Basta the cost was very, very reasonable. So people were flocking in. So yun na nga. If you're not astute talaga, sunod-sunuran ka lang, wala. It's gonna hit you. Okay. Sige, ano pa? Any other agenda you wanna cover? Medyo naka 1 hour na rin naman tayo so we can release, we can get more opinions from the public. Tapos we have to figure out what to do with the people volunteering to join, no? Pagawa natin ng affidavit. Pero para ang point is, kailangan structured kasi yung kwento para ma-appreciate din ng mga nanonood. Kasi different people have different needs Like, some of them genuinely want to talaga study the analytics space. So, kung makakahirit sila ng additional resources for that, they'll do it. Of course, there's also the whole, ano tawag dito, challenging the whole concept of the offer, kung mali, the fraudulent component. And then yun din yung, I feel na hindi pa equally distributed yung knowledge talaga for the real knowledge for analytics. So baka magandang pag-usapan din natin yan later. Kasi yung mga tools knowledge, syempre that's important. Pero yun na nga, pag nasa-stuck kayo doon, you don't know what to do, baka kulang lang pala for parang orientation lang o ano. Paano ba talaga how to be an analyst talaga? How does it work, di ba? Okay. Sige,
Maganda po yan, Doc.
sige, round robin tayo. Mauna ka, Ads. Ano yung takeaways na gusto mong ipahiwatig sa mga audience para in preparation for the next chat, no? Ano yung mga last minute lessons or what statements?
Yun nga po, number 1, hanapin talaga agad yung terms of use. Sobrang
Baga read it, no? Para save yourself the trouble. Yeah, correct.
Oo, kasi kung pagtuunan ko ng pansin talaga yan noon. Tsaka katulad nga po noon, April ako nag-enroll, which is may issue na pala sila. Dapat mas thorough talaga.
That's one of my biggest complaints about them. They really knew they were gonna close down, and then to the last day, nagbebenta pa sila. So sabi ko, wala na yan, kalokohan na yan.
Grabe, no? Kaya yun po, ang parang pinaka-take away points ko po dito, Doc, is mag-thorough research talaga kapag papasok, lalo na ganyang kalaki. Kasi hindi biro. Tapos yun nga, para mabawi, maraming kailangang pagdaanan pa na unnecessary sana kung from the beginning is naging mas thorough. Pero syempre, pwede na marami, sabi nga is there's always a room for learning. Kaya part of learning process.
Sana lang you don't get knocked out by the learning process.
Opo.
Ikaw, Nezuko, any last words for now that you want to share about what we discussed?
Hindi ka naman sasabihin na kailangan mong ma-scam para matuto. Pero everything na napagdaanan natin has a learning outcome. Like, yun na yung dirty side ng business. Kailangan kailangan maging maalam ka sa mga bagay-bagay.
Problem solving, essentially. The most powerful skill. Okay. Ikaw, Fiona, being the first in the original na gusto mag-complain, anything na you want to share to the people?
Ayun, sinabi na nila, yun nga, kailangan talaga due diligence eh. I thought I did my due diligence, apparently hindi. Yun, talagang, tapos basahin yung terms. Tapos contact support, ask for refund, what is their refund policy? And then also use PayPal.
Para meron third party.
PayPal talaga.
Ideally nga, lahat ng payment portal should be happy to extend that option to people, no? Assuming kung wala namang credit, as in it's purely payment, dapat, I don't know, thinking out loud. Sige, so, bitin pa rin. It's gonna be a next episode for sure, no? But at least thank you everyone for sharing your stuff, and yeah, until the next episode. We should start calling this something, no? Tong series na to. Ano ba yun? Refocused. Pwedeng ganun. Sige. Thanks a lot, everyone. So until the next one, no? Pahingan muna tayo.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Never give up. Kaya
Ingat.
natin to.
Sige.
Thank you po.
Good night, good morning, good afternoon.